have it. 2 weeks in the Caribbean, St. Bart's, Tobago. Not one word from the office, and a true ceasefire in the competition.
Good morning and welcome aboard, ma'am.
Thank you.
Names, please.
We are the Greers. Sonny Greer, Kenneth Greer. We're from Lorraine de Soleil Cosmetics Company.
Ah,
Mother and son.
Sonny Greer. I have a fax for you.
Not one word, sailor. I just promised myself not one word from the outside world for 2 weeks.
Mother, I think you may want to look at this. It's the House of Tudor. They've taken over your shelf space at Bloomingdale's.
Kenneth, please, what did we talk about? 2 weeks without one mention of the House of Tudor.
I have you down for 2 cabins on the first-class deck in the Sapphire Suites.
Lovely.
Down this ramp.
This way.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
And careful with those specimen jars, sailor. They're fragile.
Specimen jars. Are you a urologist?
I collect. The island of Tobago has some unusual specimens.
They ain't got nothing on us.
Oh, there you are. How's loading coming?
Almost done, Captain. We have 2 passengers left, a father and a daughter. Shall I weigh anchor?
As soon as the manifest is filled. What a great day for a cruise.
Aye, aye, sir.
We're heading to...
Tobago, sir.
Tobago. Tobago. South of here?
Aye, aye, sir.
You've been there before.
Aye, aye, sir.
It's sort of pear-shaped, isn't it? I'll go to my cabin and check the atlas.
Good idea.
The Durwoods, Hal and Chloe, permission to come aboard?
Welcome aboard, Durwoods. Not a moment too soon.
Almost missed the sailing. Traffic was miserable.
Oh, Father, it wasn't the traffic at all. You insisted on taking one last call.
And well worth it. If you need cosmetics for Christmas from Bloomingdale's, we're it. Chalk another one up for the House of Tudor.
Where have I heard that before?
Now, Father, no more talk of business. You promised your doctor, and you promised me.
Done. But if that's what they teach in business school, I want my money back.
What they teach in business school is vacation means vacation.
Oh, well, when your mother was alive.
Oh, I know. You and she would walk 30 miles every day to sell cold cream to Eskimos.
Am I beginning to sound old?
Pop, I can't keep up with you. And when you're in the office, you just go into a trance. I'm worried if you don't start taking care of yourself.
Done.
Good.
A deal is a deal. No more business.
This way to the Coral Suite, sir. It's good to have you on board, miss.
Oh, thanks.
Prepare to cast off hawsers! Sorry, sir. Sorry. No more passengers. No more.
I'm no passenger. I'm simply disguised as a passenger.
No, we have a full complement on board, so I'm afraid you're not going to be able to stay. Whoa. Oh. FBI? Are you on official business?
All my business is official.
Well, you know, I have an extra bunk in my cabin, but there is a strict count at mealtime. You're going to have to scrounge for food.
What?
You're going to have to scrounge for food. And don't let the captain see you. He's easily upset.
Listen, man, when you next see me, you won't recognize me. I'm a man of 1,000 faces.
All right, everyone. As Tennyson said, it's not too late to seek a newer world. First mate, how do we pull away from the curb?
May I, sir? Cast off!
Cast off! Cast off!
Heading 175!
Heading 175!
Goodness, must you yell so?
I'm afraid so, Miss Sturwood. At sea, authority rests on appearance and volume.
That's true in my business too.
Would you like to try your hand at the helm?
Oh, sure, thank you.
This way. Now, the first thing to learn about navigation is how to box the compass.
Well, it seems to me you've already boxed me in. There's no room for a compass.
Uh-oh, I see the captain. Best not let him see you on the bridge.
Toodles.
Full starboard engine!
Full starboard engine! Full starboard engine!
Oh, goodness gracious. All of this noise is making me jumpy. Can you order me an iced tea, first mate?
Aye, aye, sir. After we're squared away.
Well, of course, after we're squared away, I wouldn't want us to still be rounded.
It is confusing, sir. One Long Island iced tea!
One Long Island iced tea! One Long Island iced tea!
Excuse me, Captain, but do you ever think you might be better suited to, I don't know, do something else?
Me, miss? Oh, no. I love this job. Fresh air, chaps to bring you cool drinks, and these fabulous white ducks. I know I've chosen the right vocation. I just wish I had some sense of location. Great-grandpa never plied the seas. Instead, he owned a bank.
And in his tub he sailed his boat, but his toy promptly sank.
Financial shores he'd navigate and plunder like a Turk.
He bought this nifty shipping line to give his offspring work.
His son, my grandpa, loved the land. His docksiders kept dry.
He never strayed 10 miles from shore.
And so you see did I. So you see did I, me hearties. So you see did I. For I get seasick, so my friends, I think I'm about to die.
Is not a call impediments are few but rather dear. He can't tell north from east from west, and can't get home from here.
I can't get home from here, me hearties. And then there's Malvemere.
The chances of our finding port are somewhat less than fair. Standing by for orders, sir.
Let's go that way.
Port?
Ah, port. Perhaps after my tea.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, it looks like you and I are the only two on this cruise who aren't eligible for Medicare. Perhaps we should introduce ourselves.
I quite agree.
I'm Chloe Durwood. Say, what's with all the paraphernalia?
These are my sample jars
Samples for what?
for my collection for insects.
Oh, an entomologist.
Entomologist, actually. An etymologist is concerned with words.
And you are not
Not what?
concerned with words?
Well, as much as the next fellow, but it's not really my field.
Your field is bugs.
Insects.
I do apologize.
It's all right. It's a common error.
Any insects in particular?
As a matter of fact, butterflies.
Oh, a lepidopterist.
Oh, an amateur lepidopterist.
Oh dear, you're just an amateur.
Oh, but a serious lepidopterist.
Well, are there many frivolous ones?
I wouldn't think so. Say, are you having fun with me?
I am enjoying myself.
Well, I'm enjoying myself too.
So, these jars,
Sample jars.
aren't they also called killing jars?
Yes, but I never use the term. It's so
Oh,
I don't know.
sanguinary?
exactly right.
So, you would have people think that these butterflies you chase
And moths, I'm very keen on moths.
and moths that you chase and asphyxiate are nothing more than just samples?
But that's what they are.
Well, you make them sound as if they come shrink wrapped in the Sunday paper.
Oh, no. That's not what I mean at all.
When in
These are-
fact, these are flesh and blood. These are working moths, stay-at-home moths, mama moths, papa moths, oh, and baby moths.
I never thought of it that way.
Well, it's time you did. Time to stamp out the euphemisms in your life and start to face reality.
I prefer not to. Reality is so.
Oh, let me guess. Sanguinary?
Well, as a matter of fact, yes.
Well, you know, you haven't told me your name yet.
I'm Kenneth. Kenneth Greer.
And you're traveling alone?
With my mother.
Ah, and I with my father.
We're on holiday. Holiday? There's another euphemism. My mother works all the time. She's in cosmetics.
Not that Greer. Sunny Greer? Lorraine de Soleil?
You know her?
We are the Durwoods.
Pardon me?
Come on, the Durwoods. Hal and Chloe. The House of Tudor.
The House of Tudor? Golly!
Kenneth, Golly went out with Captain Marvel.
But we're enemies. Should we even be speaking to each other? Oh,
Well,
this is
it's-
too much.
It's, let's see, the Red Sox and the Yankees.
It's the Montagues and the Capulets.
Excuse me, miss. Are you finished with your lunch?
Yes, thank you. Yeah. What a curious busboy.
Standing by for orders, sir.
Orders? Of course. I'll have the club sandwich and a lemonade.
One club sandwich and lemonade.
One club sandwich and lemonade. One club sandwich and lemonade.
House of Tudor. Golly, are you in the business too?
I am. Daddy sent me to B school for my MBA. Now I'm the COO.
You're rather an anagram,
I suppose so.
but kind of a charming anagram.
Well, thank you.
And all this responsibility, you have time for a 2-week cruise?
Actually, no. I fly out from Tobago. You see, we just scored this killer deal where we squeezed everyone else out from Bloomies. Now I have to worry the details.
I heard about that.
Oh, right. sorry. You're not in the business too, are you?
Oh, heavens no. I've nothing of the sort. Not my cup of tea, selling people things they don't even want.
Well, they think they want them.
Yes, but is that enough? What about the ethics of an unwanted product?
But our folks don't sell product, Kenneth. They sell illusion. Youth. Hope. We all need hope.
Do we?
We do, and there's the ethical issue.
Well, what is that?
There's no ethical way to make this kind of money.
Oh, but doesn't that bother you a little bit? Don't you feel a little, I don't know, oily?
Well, not if I don't use the stuff.
Well,
Honestly, there are times when I'm a little bothered, but then I look at the humorous side of things.
and what is that?
I'll show you. This cream will make you sexy. This cream will make you young.
This cream will smite that cellulite. This cream will make you hung.
With this, you'll lose that wrinkle. With this, you'll lose 10 years.
With this you'll have to tinkle, and this one is made from steers.
You'll need their new eye pencil. You'll need their shadow blush.
Emollients from China, they'll have to buy our brush.
Cosmetics,
aesthetics, they're hopelessly entwined.
It's
Liquid gold they've mined. They use the best ingredients, rejuvenate your hands.
real thivet spit, no counterfeit, and crocodilian glass.
You're on some avocado, at this price it's a steal.
I look like the Mikado, but you could play Camille. The price they pay for fashion,
The price they pay for youth, the price they pay so times passe.
my God, ain't it the truth?
Cosmetics, aesthetics, they're hopelessly entwined. It's liquid gold they mine.
Kenneth, don't forget we're dining at the captain's table tonight. And don't be late.
Sonny Greer.
Oh my God, Hal Durwood on the same ship? I might as well jump over and swim.
Well, then I'll warn the sharks.
I could take a lifeboat.
Well, then you'll need House of Tudor sun cream. It will not wash off in harsh conditions.
You son of a bitch, you just shut me out of Bloomingdale's.
On the contrary, they're open 7 days a week, Thursdays till 10. But they do only carry our product.
Tell me, whom did you have to schmear to get that exclusive?
And whom did you have to sleep with to get your exclusive at Saks?
Why is it? Every time there's a successful woman, a man just assumes she slept her way to the top.
Why is it that every time you lose shelf space, you think you did so unfairly?
Listen, Buster, We got 9 days left on this cruise. I suggest we just stay out of each other's way.
Agreed. I'll walk the decks above the waterline, and you can...
Look at the dolphins kissing.
Oh, that's lovely.
Sweet.
Well, I should be upfront with you. I'm not interested in a shipboard romance.
Well, then we'll just have to rendezvous on land as well.
I don't think you understand. That's really not what I meant. I just don't think it's going to work.
Oh, why not?
Well, I'm in business and you're a seaman.
Officer!
Oh, officer, of course.
Seaman.
Oh, hold it right there. Don't make a pun we'll both regret.
You know, I'm not always going to be just a sailor. I want to advance. I want to be somebody. And I don't want to be scratched from the competition because of a class issue.
Oh, no, nothing of the kind. It's just that you and I are both professional travelers and we'd never see each other. You know, I'm really looking for more of a homebody.
Evening, Mr. Durwood. I don't know, Chloe. I don't think it's going to work. It doesn't sound like any fun.
Am I interrupting anything?
Oh, nothing important.
Darling, I must say, you look marvelous.
Oh, thanks, Pop.
Is there someone special on the ship?
Oh, can't I get dressed up for my dear old dad?
You can. You just never do. We can't be late. We're dining at the captain's table.
Yes, sir.
My life undercover, solitude's my lover. All the fellas look at me and laugh. Makes me mad and madder when with bursting bladder I use the gents while dressed as a giraffe. I've posed as a chicken who found herself stricken because her disguise was so sincere. When an amorous rooster opted to seduce her, he and I went steady for a year. I've trailed vigilantes in brassiere and panties, chanced to run and chip a nail and worse. With the cuts and budget, wardrobe had to fudge it, and my high heels never matched my purse. I'd confront soprano, but not mano mano. I'd rely on cunning, wit, and ease. I'd dress as John Gotti or a manicotti, topped with marinara sauce and cheese. My life undercover. Please don't tell my mother. She thinks I've become a CPA. Someday I'll retire and sit by the fire in my mules and my best negligee. Oh, yeah.
So I said to their lawyers, I said, well, if they want their money back, I'll give them their money back. But listen, I make this stuff. If it was actually beauty cream, why do I still look like Henry Kissinger?
Good. Oh, look. Moonlight on the Atlantic.
How romantic.
Ah, you made a rhyme.
Oh, purely coincidence. I am no poet. I am merely a peddler of snake oil.
I understand. In an earlier era, rather than riding in a limousine, I would have been riding in a wagon, shaking a gypsy tambourine.
Well, at least the seats are softer in a limousine.
Very true, very true.
Look over there. Isn't that the first mate flirting with that redhead? And here I thought he was interested in my Chloe.
Gee, that is strange. I was hoping that maybe Chloe would notice my Kenneth. I really want him to find someone.
Even from the house of Tudor?
You know, if you had told me on dry land, Hal Durwood's daughter, I would have said, no way. But I'm beginning to think that the house of Tudor perhaps isn't so bad.
That's nice.
You gotta admit, though, you have a tough reputation.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, let me see. There's the FDA, undisclosed ingredients, doctored product.
Rumors.
Okay, how about that stock business? Every time the House of Tudor takes over another company, it turns out Hal Durwood bought the stock at a lower price.
Listen, Sonny, if somebody's gonna make a buck, why can't it be me?
All I'm saying is if you want to encourage our kids, you have to clean up your act. Kenneth has no tolerance for stuff like that.
Chloe, too. Straight as an arrow. And they say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Oh, I'll bet Chloe got her mother's DNA.
So how's the surveillance coming?
Nothing so far. They barely talk business. Nothing I can use.
You know, people change on cruises. I've seen it all the time.
If I could just get another day or two.
Oh, I know what you mean. I wish I had more time with Chloe.
More time? I'd pay handsomely for just one more day. You're first mate. Can't you see to it that we fall behind?
Afraid not. We are right on schedule.
Listen, what's
I
your
don't
name?
I don't give it out.
Don't give it out. You want me to make a phone call? I'm with the FBI. It's safe with me.
You promise not to tell anyone?
Cecil! Cecil! Listen. There's more in there than I thought. I'm prepared to reward those who help. Say,
You know, Sonny, a merger between our two companies might make sense. No more competition, both lines feeding the earnings.
You and me, dream on. We're too much alike.
True, but think about it.
Tell me, where does the name House of Tudor come from?
Oh, well, when we first started out, it was just Doris and me. Two Durwoods. So I shortened it. Briss.
Oh, I got it. Pretty clever. Two Durs.
Yes, two Durs. And anyway, if you think about it, the house of Hal and Doris Durwood would never have fit on a lipstick.
Pretty clever. And, Doris?
She passed some years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You widowed too?
Oh, no, divorced.
A marriage can be a lifetime.
Or a life sentence.
Widowed after 20 years.
On 20 years paroled.
It was bliss.
Hit or miss. Oh, God, I'm feeling old.
And I chase.
I can't replace if the truth be told.
From now.
But long now the touching.
Key in the door.
Towels on the floor. I go
go
at
at
my
my
own speed.
That empty room.
That extra room, it's far more than I need.
This life I've made.
I can't well paid, I'd readily concede.
But God I miss.
I can't dismiss the touching.
A lifelong chum.
A no good bum, I was glad to see him go.
It's just that she was part of me.
A Herculean schmo.
I miss the sighs.
Forget the lies, it seems so long ago.
Only for
But I'd adore the touching.
How about a little long green, a little moolah, loot, shekels, dead presidents?
George Washington.
Yeah, he's one.
No, he's the only one. Say, I'd be interested in Benjamin Franklin. I think a whole glee club of Franklins. A team of Franklins.
Can you get this done? What about the captain?
Oh, I can get it done. But it's high risk. I could lose my merchant seaman's papers.
Papers? You want papers? Come to work for the federal government. We got more paper than China.
You mean you could get me a job as a special agent?
Help me make this case, and I will make you a very special agent.
Wow, I've always dreamt of that.
Think of it, the prestige, the power, the comprehensive dental plan. The women.
Women? Does it help you get women?
No, but I got me great going. Don't you wanna be a G-man? All the girls will call you He-Man. Better than the lonely seaman. Cecil. Hell of a fight to red sedition. It's a manly man's ambition. And you get live ammunition. Cecil. Covert spies.
Private eyes.
Tapping phones.
Breaking bones.
You get a pension as an oldster. And an in-between bolster. Just strap on this leather holster. Cecil.
I would swear to fight criminality and eschew worldly banality. Toss middle brow morality. I'd be on the winning side.
Carla thugs and mugs.
Cause it's fun to do. Rubble boys and chirps like some guys do. As a Ferrari gumshoe, I could be your guide.
I'd become a road remover, learn the come-along maneuver, pay respects to Edgar Hoover, and wear my badge with pride. Mine's the ideal personality,
Neither charm nor geniality.
just abundant sexuality. and a dental plan besides. Depravities and a dental plan. And a dental plan. And a dental plan besides.
Another beautiful day at sea.
I bet you're wanting an iced tea.
Captain, here's your iced tea.
Thank you, Steward.
You're welcome, Captain.
This iced tea. I like this iced tea.
I've noticed. That's your fourth one. It's the steward's special recipe.
Does it have a name, Steward?
Yes, sir. Long Island iced tea.
Ah, Long Island. I once ran aground on Long Island. We're pleasant folk. What makes it special, Steward?
Additives, sir. Herbs, spices, CBD oil.
Well, I particularly like it.
Good, drink up.
It brings a Lethean peace. I may take a
Watch
nap.
your step there, Captain.
I may take a nap.
Excellent idea.
You remember Ulysses and the Lethean Isle. Come, my friends, 'tis not too late to seek a newer world.
I do.
I've always liked Tennyson. You know, I've always liked Tennyson.
You can say that again, Captain.
Long Island, you say? Someday I must return. I just don't know how I'd go about finding it again.
I think it's time for our nap, sir.
Excuse me, steward.
Yes, miss.
The captain seems a bit unsteady.
Yes, there's a problem. It seems that there's something amiss with the mizzen mast.
What's the problem?
It's gone mizzen.
A mast, but there are no sails on this boat.
Exactly the problem. It came as a disappointment. Hey, you're with the House of Tudor, or whatever that thing is you do.
Yes, I am.
That moisturizer of yours
Yeah?
has been giving me a rash. It's unbelievable. At night, I'm awake. It's a nightmare. What? I think it's the ingredients.
No, I'm quite certain it's not.
What are the ingredients?
Sorry, trade secret, but I can promise you that they all come from the earth.
Yeah. Thank you, miss.
Oh, you're welcome.
Come from the
Ahoy there, Chloe. Care to help me steer and speed up?
Oh, well, I don't think you need any help in that department. You move quite fast enough all on your own.
Well, how about a stroll along the decks?
Aren't you supposed to be manning the wheel?
Yeah, but I can simply tie it up.
Well, won't that keep us turning in a circle?
So it will. But you know, when we get back from our stroll, I'll just put us back on course.
Okay. All right, let's go.
How for the 10th day in a row, I have had a marvelous time.
Wonderful. One thing.
Yeah?
It's a small thing. But have you noticed how our kids are avoiding us?
Oh, that's a sure sign.
You think so?
Sure, have you forgotten?
Well, I guess I have.
Hal Durwood, how old are you?
Well, I guess I'm pretty old.
Sorry. I didn't mean it that way.
No, I am old.
Not at all. You know, in fact, I think we make a pretty good team.
We do make a good team. Would you think about making it a real team?
A team?
Yes, with your marketing genius and my fraud cost control. There'd be no stopping us.
Oh, another one of your merger schemes?
Well, why not? I mean, the market loves a deal. You know, it's good publicity, both lines feeding the earnings.
That's not what I had in mind.
I'm not negotiating, Sonny. I'm merely suggesting. But think about it. Department stores at our feet. No more price wars.
How far have you gone with this? Have you been talking to your lawyers?
I'm always talking to my lawyers.
Am I going to be hit with a takeover once I get off this ship?
No, nothing of the kind, Sonny. I'm just spinning ideas. Think about it. Sleep on it.
I shall. You too.
Sleep on it. Is she talking price?
Nothing of the kind. Has he decided?
Should I make a move?
Or is he thinking something else entirely? I'm too old to worry about this.
I am too old for this.
I'm too old for chance. This has the feel of 5-card stud, but they're the men wear pants. I've been through it. I won't do it. No, I won't dance the mating dance.
I'm too old for change, for moving in, and playing house a roommate would be strange. Not that bookcase, dear, not that sofa. I'm too old, I don't like change.
I'm too old for love. What a hill to climb.
Haven't got the energy,
Haven't got the luxury.
haven't got the time. All cons, no pros.
Perhaps if hell froze, you can't fool old Mother Nature. I'm too old for love.
Frillies,
Boxers on the line.
complications, compromise, I think I'll disentwine. Look at you, Hal. Get a clue, Hal.
Are they playing Auld Lang Syne? Ah.
We're out for dinner and please don't wear that suit.
I can't find my Maybelline. Oh, here behind your brute.
She likes fish while I like meat.
Who Who left up the toilet seat?
It's a lot of fuss.
They would turn to us.
What a hill to climb. Haven't got the energy, haven't got the time.
I've been through it. I won't do it. No, I won't dance the mating dance.
Darling, when we get to Tobago, you need to get to the airport, get on that plane. We cannot be late for that meeting at Bloomy's.
I got it, Pop, but I meant what I said earlier. This relationship is important to me. If I find you've been up to your old tricks again.
What tricks?
Oh, you know, unfriendly tenders, trading on inside information.
Darling, who wants outside information?
Kenneth, what's the matter?
Something is terribly wrong. I got up early this morning to watch us dock. Dawn in Tobago, you know. And the sun, it rose in the east.
Kenneth, that seems reasonable.
But 10 minutes later, it was in the north. And 10 minutes later, it was in the west. And 10 minutes later, it was in the south.
I don't understand.
I think I do. We've been sailing in circles.
Oh, no.
Good morning, everybody. I'm afraid there's been a slight glitch. We're going to be a day late into Tobago.
Do you suppose we could sail somewhere less bright?
Captain, there's been a little miscalculation. We'll not reach port until tomorrow.
Really? How's our store of that tea?
Oh, we've got plenty enough to get us there.
First rate.
Captain! Oh, Captain!
Do you know that poem, miss?
Which one?
Oh, Captain, my Captain, I recited it in the 7th grade declamation contest. I won a potted anthurium.
Well, congratulations!
Oh, Captain, my Captain, our fearful trip is done. The ship has suffered every rack. The prize we sought is won. It foreshadowed my naval career. Do you believe in premonition, miss?
Right now, I'm thinking more ammunition. Aren't we a day late into Tobago?
Yes, I'm afraid we are, but you know, that's life on the high seas for you. Always an adventure.
Oh, always an adventure. Well, I'm supposed to be at a meeting this afternoon.
Oh, please don't worry, miss. I'll find Tobago. It's mauve and green and has magenta lettering.
Well, it looks like I'm the last one up. Are we ready to disembark?
Sorry, darling, there's been a slight delay. We'll be a day late getting into Tobago.
I have no pressing need to get off.
Well, there is the business.
Oh, I forgot.
Well, I guess I have
too, as well.
You know, it might make sense if we go through with that consolidation.
You know there would be certain economies we'd only need one CEO.
Now, that should be you because you have the experience.
No, it's you. You have the vitality, the ideas,
no, it
the
really
energy.
should be you.
I need a rest.
I need a rest.
Well, Sonny, I guess if we're going to go through with the merger, there is perhaps some things you should know about our product.
I'm all ears. Is he thinking matrimony?
Is she thinking alimony?
I might do it if...
Well, anyway, first there's the hand cream.
Essence of lark.
Not exactly. You see, we have some food coloring, some glycerin, let's see, some Crisco. The rest is water from a New Jersey swamp.
Hal Durwood.
And then the face cream.
Compound of Tibetan magnolias.
More like 2% keratin, some nutmeg, water from a New Jersey swamp.
And where in Jersey is that swamp?
Hackensack. Why is that funny?
Because my swamp's in Bayonne.
Special Agent Fleer of the FBI. You have the right to remain silent, the right to counsel, and several others. I've written them down here somewhere.
You're not a steward?
Or a passenger?
Or that very attractive redhead?
Well, I'll take that as a compliment. No, none of these. You're under arrest for violating the Federal Food, Unguent, Direct Goo, and Emollient Act, commonly known as the fudge.
Fudge?
Yeah, the fudge.
Oh, guy, call my lawyer.
Watch out for the seat.
Chloe, what does it mean?
Well, it was bound to happen. It was only a matter of time.
Look, what should we do?
Well, you and I will disembark at Tobago and fly home to hire lawyers. Your butterflies are just gonna have to wait.
And Moss?
And moths.
Oh, golly, lawyers, Chloe, you're so decisive. Maybe Mother was right. She always said we were unsuited.
Oh, bosh. Pear wants to talk. There's more than business going on between those two. Have you noticed how they've been avoiding us lately?
Now that you mention it, dining by themselves?
Dancing only the slow tunes.
You put that down to romance? I put that down to bursitis.
I don't know, it's just speculation.
I do not speculate.
Oh, you don't?
Science eschews speculation. It uses empirical evidence to produce replicable results.
Well, I'm quite sure that it does. But is that any fun?
Fun?
Oh, gosh, Kenneth, you and I really are opposites.
We are. You're a hard-driving executive, and I'm just a nerd.
Well, precisely. Oil and water.
Oil and water.
Cowboys and Indians.
Cowboys and Indians.
And I ask you, Kenneth, what kind of resume would those cowboys have if it weren't for those Indians? Being opposite isn't fatal.
It's not.
No, quick, what's the opposite of male?
Female.
Precisely. Opposites attract. Arthur Miller and Monroe.
Exactly what I thought, but in opposite order.
My God, does this border on love? Opposites appeal. Take Fay Ray and King Kong.
That's not really what I had in mind, but it's flattering.
My God, are we nattering of love?
Similars repel. They dueling angels can make their own hell. That's confusing, because we get on swell.
That's true, Kenneth, but then we only met days ago.
Scientific fact. North Pole, South Pole, they must interact. It's magnetic,
Frenetic.
poetic.
I need an emetic. It's love. Opposites attract.
How you say that's so sure and compact. Least succinct and empiric.
No, sweetie, it's merely a lyric. It's love.
Opposites allure. Otherwise, all the pure
Would stay pure, and the race would grow puny and die out. We must keep an eye out for love.
It's nature's tale.
Not complex, dear.
Take male and female.
You mean sex, dear?
Let Darwin prevail.
And that's next, dear, you'll see.
Oh golly gee.
Opposites attract.
It's mysterious, and the next act seems delirious.
I think that I'm falling.
Biology's calling.
It's love.
Beatrice and Ben.
Women and men, Mickey and men,
Can't be a sin. Boaz and Ruth.
gin and vermouth.
Opposites attract.
Don't overact.
We can't get around it. We finally found it. It's love. It's love. It's love.
You should be very proud of your folks. They've been model prisoners. Mr. Greer, your mom has started a lepidopterist school. And Miss Derwood, your father shaved three strokes off his golf handicap.
Oh, well, good. I'm glad to hear they haven't been idle.
And we really want to thank you for the lip gloss. The fellows, especially like the colors, new colors, as seen in Vogue.
Yes.
You're quite welcome.
Though I don't agree that Tom is back. Now, be sure to hold on to your news, just in case the governor doesn't show.
Okay, Mom's the word.
Okay, you two.
Coming.
Here they are.
Oh, Mom!
What's doing? What's tricks?
What's news?
Well, it may be premature, but Governor Bagpipe is scheduled to make a visit here today.
To rule on your applications for parole.
And he's tentatively going to say yes, but on one condition. That you both promise to stay out of the cosmetics business forever.
Oh, we do.
We never think of it. The way you two have merged companies, increased sales, quadrupled them. As a matter of fact, we would never think of getting involved.
That was all Chloe's doing.
We've moved on to the next big thing.
Oh. And what is that?
Well, you remember the swamps in Jersey.
Yes.
We think those would make excellent retirement communities.
But you can't use those. They're a foot underwater.
Oh, not for you, silly, for investment. We're going to call them Amphibian Estates.
Ladies and gentlemen, the governor of our state. Mr. Fleer.
My fellow citizens, I'm delighted to be back here where I have so many fond memories. Why, it was here that I learned many of the skills I needed to be governor. For instance, I learned how to open doors without needing a key. I've learned how to get money from my constituents without their knowing it. These skills have helped me tremendously. Yeah, oh, sorry, wrong speech. This is for later today. Mr. Durwood, Miss Greer, I've given this matter due diligence. I've consulted with Mr. Fleer, and I've decided that on the strict condition that neither of you ever engage in the manufacture of cosmetics again, then I hereby grant you immediate parole. I must tell you that I was influenced in no small measure by the quality of your products.
You use that stuff, Gov?
Only the pancake base. I recommend it as the best product of its kind.
Really? That's odd. You don't look like you use any makeup.
Oh, not for makeup, for pancakes. Waffles, too.
Governor Bagpipe, I would like to thank you personally, and Sonny and I would like to offer you this as a, it's in here somewhere, just a second. A small token of our esteem.
What is it?
Oh, it's the first deed to the very first lot in the Amphibian Retirement Estates.
Nothing down, only $49.50 a month.
Why, thank you. I'm honored, but I know that area, and there's no retirement home there.
Oh, you'll need these.
Mr. Greer, the ship is loading. Last call for passengers. Darling, are you out of your mind sailing with that numbskull again? Oh, hi, Captain! Ahoy! You're just in time to witness the announcement of Sonny and I's domestic merger of our own.
Oh,
congratulations.
congrats! Wonderful. Well, Pop, Kenneth and I never got to see Tobago, and we're just about to board the SSV gates. If you hurry, we'll take you on your honeymoon.
Excellent idea.
Room for two more?
Of course.
Please hurry, we're about to weigh anchor. Although it does seem a wasted effort, it always weighs the same.
Thanks for fetching us. You're just in time to help us board, and just in time for the finale.
Finale, but our lives have just begun.
Oh, it's okay, dear. It's a false finale.
Now I ask you, is this a coincidence?
It's not a coincidence, darling. It's a cue.
Our course is set, Tobago.
I'll go by Winnebago.
Will we pass San Diego? I could visit friends.
Why don't you dry that lake up? I'd rather have more makeup.
Sorry, Gov, but we're in love.
And that scam hereby ends.
I'm hoping for promotion.
My God, what's in this potion?
Just see the time will soon set sail.
Bye, 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 jail. Never
Forget us. We've conquered all the crises through true love on the high seas. We're glad our cruise became a fairway game of climax flow. Tobago, tomorrow soon enough.
I'll spread our face cream out on cloths.
It's sticky sweet and we'll catch moths.
We'll tread the straight and narrow.
I'll dress as Mia Farrow.
let's go to This is a false finale, no strife for Melanie.